Welcome to the Hubbard Glacier. This was our last full day on the Alaskan cruise. We're headed to Seward, Alaska to finish out the trip and are stopping to see the Hubbard Glacier. We were so fortunate that our ship was able to get the closest to the Hubbard Glacier that it had been able to that whole season, so we got up close and personal views of it, and it was absolutely gorgeous. It was freezing on deck between the wind whipping off the glacier and just the cold temperatures, but it was worth every freezing temperature to see the beauty. After we left the Hubbard Glacier and were headed to Seward, Alaska for the next morning to get off the ship, we were playing bingo when we heard a horrible, loud, crashing sound that sounded like gears grinding. No one knew what it was, but everyone was instantly terrified.
Okay guys, this is the captain's ship. This is one of my biggest things that I wanted to see. We were able to be on the captain's bridge of the ship. We saw how they navigate the ship with a small window here. And we were watching as he was understanding and telling us about how you turn the ship. You have to be able to look down to dock it through this window. And these windows are pretty cool because they're really wide sweeping windows. These are all the flags that you have to do in case all of your electronics go out. A beautiful view through the front here. And what's amazing is you can see straight down into the ocean, and it is thin glass, so don't stand on it. That way they can see to dock on the side of the bridge there. Crazy controls. The thing can turn on a dime, and that is how big that is, and it's run by about 5 or 6 people. This is the captain's seat. That's the first mate, so to speak, and then they have these cool little things from the Bahamas that they had there as the protectors. And these controls, again, are just so rudimentary, but they're also really effective at seeing and being able to drive the ship in circles and be able to drive it straight and all that. So they were going through and working on different things while we were there. Love how the kids were doing balancing. The ship was rocking like crazy with huge waves. That is our concierge, Mr. Bogdan. We loved him. And then here we are sending it right back to dinner. What an amazing experience.
The water just kept getting rougher and rougher, and we think there was about 20 to 30 foot waves. As you can see in this clip, the pool is just insane. Water is going everywhere.
Okay, it's so windy right now, and rough. Look at this pool. This is how much we love our viewers, is that we are braving walking the wall.
And guys, these are supposed to
Guys, what broke on the ship was called an azimuth. This is where the pod will turn 360 degrees to be able to drive the ship with the propellers, and part of that broke apart. I don't know which part, but it broke, and we were only one engine all the way. That's actually one of the reasons why we had a huge issue. It was scary.
After the loud crash, the turbulence got so much worse on the boat. People were having trouble walking. Everyone was getting seasick around us. People were running out of the dining room to go get sick. We went back to our suite that night to try to sleep, and no one in our room got any sleep. The turbulence was opening and shutting cabinet doors. We were actually being physically moved in our bed. It was so rough. It was actually one of the scariest moments I've ever experienced on a cruise, and this was probably our 5th or 6th cruise. Definitely not something I'd want to go through again, but apparently due to the engine failure, the ship was moving so slow through really turbulent water that we were just getting tossed all around. Fortunately, we were able to make it back to Seward only, I think, 3 hours late, which did not affect our plans at all, and we were just thankful to have arrived safely.